Hello, and welcome to this game night hangout that we're doing actually inside the Protospiel Online Discord server as we speak. We're going to be paying more attention to the Discord server than Twitch in this case, but we will keep an eye on Twitch chat. You can talk to us here as well. But if you want to join us in our server, this is a free Protospiel Online community event in which we're going to be playing this. Oh, the box lid is kind of under the box, so I'll show you the rule book. We're going to be playing the Choose Your Own Adventure board game, House of Danger. And we are in, we're in Gen Con time. Gen Con is happening as we speak. Many of our community members and everybody is there. But for those of us who are the Gen Can't crowd, that we're not there, for whatever reason, we have a little chance to hang out here together and play a game. So we encourage you to join us in the Discord. We'll bring you on the Discord stage. People won't hear you on Twitch, but we'll hear you, and we'll let you make choices in the Choose Your Own Adventure if you're into that. But yes, and my co-host is Robert. Thanks for joining me. You want to maybe introduce yourself a little bit, Robert? How we know each other?
Yeah. Hi. My name is Robert. I am a gamer. I mod on the Protospiel Discord server. I sometimes host on the Discord server for Panel Spiel. Actually, this was my first one, but I imagine that there will be many more to come.
Yes.
But yeah, and I know Heather from Board Game Blitz. So yeah, I don't think there's really a whole lot interesting about me, to be honest. I'm
For those of you who found us on Twitch and you're not in our Discord server, this is how you can join it. This link, if you want to click it in the chat, and I've got it up on the screen. If you do come on over while we're streaming, I think I'll keep it up as much as I can, visible to you. It might get buried in chat. We'll see what happens, but I'll try to keep coming back to it for people who join midway. People that we're talking to have to be in the Discord server. Go ahead. If you come here, you'll join through a form and kind of pick, what roles you want in the Discord server on your way in. That kind of helps us onboard you smoothly. And when you want to join us, the place inside Discord is called Live Event Stage. And actually, speaking of that, maybe I should say both of these things in one post.
Yeah. We're working out the bugs. We're working out the kinks. It's fine.
Exactly.
It's okay.
Yeah, I was, this is right after my dinner time. It was frantic. I was getting my dinner eaten, getting myself over here.
Oh yeah, no, I was doing the same. I just finished dinner myself, and I'm excited for this. Yeah,
a little bit of backstory too is that this game, the Choose Your Own Adventure board game, as far as I know, I did some research and I can find only two. I own them both. Robert also has the second one. So if the first one goes well, we will do the second one too. Each of them has 5 chapters, and I did play this before up to the 4th chapter, but it's been I think at least 6 years ago. So I remember that it's silly. We're gonna laugh for sure, but it's not. I don't really remember, so I think it's okay for me to make some choices without saying I have knowledge of what's going on.
right.
So we'll see how this goes. And I saw some of y'all interesting. I saw some people join us in the audience in the stage, but I think they just maybe, I don't know, they disappeared.
Yeah.
So
interesting. Yeah, they just took off.
Don't know where they are. I wonder too if they could hear us, right? Because we're also, for those watching us on Twitch, we're figuring out our tech. We're recording it on Twitch so that people can catch up in the story if they join us a future week. And we'll see how it goes. It might just be me and Robert, but we would rather have the audience participation, choosing the choices in the story. But It is the kind of thing that it's so silly. It's really a very silly light sort of thing. So it's all right to drop in and out. I would say you can still
Yeah.
have fun with the little things.
Yeah,
And
it's not quite a legacy game. It's not quite
no,
Pandemic
no.
Legacy or anything.
Yeah. It is a campaign, but it's so zany that the things that have happened in the past aren't necessarily needed to be able to play. So Robert was asking me when we were figuring out all of our audio visual stuff yesterday, was saying, I've played the second one, but that board looks a little bit different. I haven't played the second one yet, so we'll have to see when I get
Mhm.
there. But this meter on the board game, the kind of the board for the game, is a little different than what you've been used to from playing the second one.
Yeah,
There's a danger meter and psychic scale.
right.
And it is possible to die, but we're gonna finish the story whether we die or not. That's the choose your own adventure ethos. Is I made a different choice. But
Yeah,
yeah.
the second one has a power meter of some sort, and the whole thing is I believe it's like you're trying to power something up, um, but it's not so much
Oh,
dying. It's as it is like if you
running out
don't,
of power.
yeah, if you run out of power, you just can't finish the game.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
so
I just
yeah.
realized that Discord could see the table, but Twitch couldn't. So yeah, here it is. Here it is.
Oh, yeah. Here.
um, all right. So and I know the first thing that you do, and I think normally you only do this at the very beginning when you're playing the game. But I think
Mm,
that I'll do this every time we do a stream at the beginning, that
okay.
you look at this picture that's on the back of the board, and you're supposed to have 30 seconds to look at it and get as many like details as you can. Um, we could do that out loud or silently. Do you have a preference, Robert? Yeah. All right. I see a frog in the foreground. Let's see. This is the other thing. It's kind of different to look at it in a camera, right? So maybe we can give ourselves a little extra time since we're dealing with focus and stuff. Yeah, let me look at it. Yeah, it's definitely a sword. It is a sword. It looks a little weird because there's something behind it too that it's hard to tell. It's kind of a similar color, so it kind of looks like it's connected. But yeah, mhm. Yeah, I'm using my own eyes too. It's not distinguishable. It kind of looks like a ice chest or something to me. There's a locker there. Slime oozing out of the lockers. Is your tech failing you? Oh. Okay, okay. Gotcha. Yep, you did. In the stream. People can hear you in Discord. Yes, but you'll have to rejoin the stream before I can invite you back in. I don't see you. Got it, got it. Here you are.
Okay.
People can hear
Yeah.
you in the stream again now.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, can they? Oh, yeah, now they can. Okay.
It's tough because I can hear you one way or the other, but I'm glad you saw that notification. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So lockers with ooze. There is
Mhm.
this sort of looks like a greenhouse or conservatory ceiling
Oh,
with a
okay.
person standing there with an apron and like gloves.
Oh,
Lockers
okay.
on both sides. Bunch of garbage on one side. And I don't know what that white thing is. It kind of looks like an ice cube. It kind of looks like an ice chest. You
Oh,
said
yeah,
it
that
made you
could
think of a
be.
toilet.
Yeah, because it connected with the pool makes it look like a
Oh, looks
toilet.
like a big toilet.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Hmm. Um,
And
yeah,
through the
there's
camera, I can't really see. I'm gonna tell you, like, looking with my own eye, like, if I look at the camera, I'm like, "What is that yellow blob in the background?" Oh, there, it got a little bit there, it got brighter.
yeah, I got
You could see it
yes.
better there now.
It's a building, right?
Yes, it's the house of danger.
Oh,
And
that's
then
the
there's
house. Okay,
and then
interesting.
there's I mean, it's the same picture of the thing that's on the cover of the box, so it's recognizable in that way. And,
Right.
uh, and there's
Oh,
2 red dots and a yellow dot
I was just about to
on the
mention
arch.
that. Two red dots
Yeah,
and a yellow dot. Yeah, I
and
imagine that's going to be. And is that two fan blades on either side? Like a fan blade on either side?
um, it is a little blurry. I think it is smokestacks. 2
Smokestack.
smokestacks on the and, like, with black smoke coming out of them or something
Oh,
like
okay.
that. But, yeah, meant to be pretty confusing.
Right.
Alright.
Okay.
Oops, yeah, it's a struggle to be okay. We're not supposed to look at it while we're playing, though. So we gave ourselves extra time because of the, tech difficulties of seeing it through a camera and everything. But so we got
Right.
a really good look at that.
Hmm.
And I read this a couple weeks ago, but I'll just brush up here. So we have story cards and item cards, and there's a deck of each of these for each chapter. Um, and I because we've had people swinging in and out of the chat in Discord, I think I might um, uh, yeah, say something in the chat.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Um, and I'll say it out loud too. There's nobody in the. There are people coming into the audience and then leaving because I think they're confused and they think they're
Right.
not supposed to be there.
Right.
Um, so if that's you, if you're watching us on Twitch, like Connor, I see that you joined us, then you left. It's
Yeah,
spooking
come on,
people.
Connor. Come
I'm
on,
I'm
Connor.
uh I'm I'm uh, we're using the stage channel also to help people learn how to use it because we're going to use it for the Q&A at panel spiel. So this was part of why Robert and I started talking about this, but we decided not to worry about doing it before panel spiel. But between now and the next time we do panel spiel, we'll have chances to try out like what a stage channel in Discord is like. It feels like it's a good way for people to take turns because you can raise your hand and say me next, me next. It's set up to work that way, and you're automatically muted when you first join, which is a little. It's interesting. It's like both more and less intimidating because it's like a new tech interface, so it's intimidating, but it's less. It takes the responsibility off you to remember to mute, or you don't have to worry about if there's crazy background noise that you're disrupting
Right.
people, as long as you understand what's going on.
Yeah,
That
of
is.
course.
Um, to help us choose our adventure.
Yeah.
Um,
You said that there were only two of these, and I think I remember. I thought there was a third one, but maybe it just didn't
what do you think
get
it's
released.
called? Oh, you feel like you might have a little bit of inside knowledge?
Well, like I
What did you
remember
think it was
when this
called?
came. I remember when this came out, and everyone was covering it.
Mhm.
And it was.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of who
Yeah,
covered it.
it
Rolling
was
Dice and Taking Names, I
about
think.
7 or 8 years ago when it came out, when the first one came out.
Yeah. Like I think Rolling Dice and Taking Names did it, and Party Gamecast did it. Um, and a bunch of it was like the talk of like the board game world when it came out. And I could have sworn that they were talking about. They said that there was supposed to be a third one, but
Mhm.
I wonder if the third one just didn't come out because maybe they weren't popular enough. Um, and but I have no idea what the third one would have been. Um, and
Did you get to did you lose before you got to the end of the end?
yeah, no, I never saw the end. No, no, never saw the end.
Okay. I mean, I think that this was a if I'm adventure specifically books, I think I read like the Goosebumps Choose Your Own Adventures, so that was my experience with it, but this story is a book too, right?
Yes, yes.
And then
House of Danger was originally a
I don't know how
regular book.
did you ever book? Is that one familiar too?
I don't think I did.
Okay.
So I read of the Choose Your Own Adventure books. I read um, I can't remember which ones I read exactly. I know there was one that I read as a kid, and it had to do with skateboarding. And it was like this kid doing like a skateboarding competition, and like
Hmm.
the whole thing was um like it kind of taught about it was designed to teach kids, if that makes sense. Like it was designed to be sort of a um like a PSA almost kind of thing. And it was
Okay.
like it didn't go as far as like don't do drugs or anything, but it was like don't submit, don't submit to peer pressure, you know, uh that
Hmm.
kind of thing. And it was and a lot of the choices in the book were like either, oh, do you become friends with the nasty kid and or whatever. Like the main character never died um
Right, right,
in
right.
that
But
one because that would be very dark.
right.
But it was always like the main character. I think it was like the bad ending was always, the main character became a bad kid, right?
Mhm. And with
um
that's also kind of dark with no hope, you know? They're a
yeah.
juvenile delinquent, their life will never improve now.
Right, yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Oh, I gotta
And
do
but
that.
the idea was that you were supposed to guide him in such a way that and he was virtuous and kind to everybody, but he still was a skateboarder, which at the time was kind of like unheard of because at the time skateboarders were kind of, in the 90s, skateboarders were, rough and tumble and very kind of,
Mhm.
like it was a rough it was a rough time, if you were
Or
a skateboarder in the
at least
90s.
perceive that way, yeah.
Yeah, at least perceived that way. It wasn't as
Maybe in
mainstream.
maybe intentionally, like, I actually do want you to leave me alone, not really because I'm a mean person, but because I don't like you.
Right. Yeah.
Society or whatever.
Um, the other one I had, I did have another set of Choose Your Own Adventure. It wasn't Choose Your Own Adventure by name, but they were published by Nintendo, and they were called the Nintendo Adventure Series.
Okay, that
And the,
I didn't do them, but I feel like I've heard some people
yeah,
talk about them.
so the whole thing with those ones is they were a combination like Choose Your Own Adventure and puzzle book. And uh there were 12 of them. 10 of them were Mario themed and 2 of them were Legend of Zelda themed.
Oh,
Um and uh the whole idea was that you would read to the end of a section, and you would get a choice, but on some of the choices it would give you like a puzzle of some sort. And basically if you did the puzzle properly, then you would go on to the good section, like
okay.
the next good chapter. But if not, you would get a game over. um and there was even like a point system in the back of the book. You could track your points, and stuff like that. But there were all these different adventures, and I do remember getting tripped up by a couple of them because there was a puzzle in one of the Legend of Zelda books And actually, there were a couple of puzzles in the Legend of Zelda books where they didn't immediately end in game overs, but they did end in something bad happening if you didn't get it. Um,
Oh, okay.
if you didn't solve the puzzle properly. So there was the one, and it was the classic um, puzzle of the envelope, right? You know, draw this envelope in one single
Oh,
stroke of
okay.
your pencil, right? And if you
Mm-hmm,
can
mm-hmm,
do
mm-hmm.
that, if that's possible, um, you know, without going over, like going back over lines or whatever, and if that's possible, then you go to the good ending. And if it's not possible, then you go to the bad ending. But obviously, like everyone knows that's possible. But you know, as a
Right.
kid, I didn't, and I kept trying over and over again. And uh, but uh, um, but anyways, and then the other one, and but if I remember correctly, that one didn't lead to a direct game over. It actually led you down the garden path a bit before it gave you a game over.
Oh, so
Uh,
you couldn't as easily be like, no, that's not what I meant to do, right?
right, yeah. The other one that was interesting, puzzle that was interesting, was it was this puzzle where um, it gave you the scenario that Link is standing on the edge of like a moat, and there's a tree in the middle of the moat, and the tree has this like golden apple or something that you're supposed to get because it's important for later in the book, because you get
Mm-hmm.
items as you get items as well as you go on, and if you have that item, that's the path that you choose. So um and in order to get across the moat, and then it says you're given two planks of wood of different lengths. And it says, is it possible to get over this moat using these two planks of wood? Yes or no?
Mm.
And if the
Okay.
answer is yes, then you go on, and you go over to get uh you go over the moat to the tree, you grab the apple from the tree, everything's good,
Oops.
adventure goes on. If you don't think it's possible, it does not go to an immediate game over, but rather, um, it gives you this thing where it says Link feels a bump against him, and he realizes that a bunch of items are now missing. So he's been pickpocketed while
Okay.
standing there deciding whether or not he can go over the moat.
Right.
Um, and the items that are pickpocketed from him are important for the end game. You don't know this
Mm.
until um, you don't know this until you get to that point. But it'll be like, oh, okay, so they just stole. So this pickpocket just stole a bunch of like uh, a couple of important items, and but the adventure goes on anyway, and then you get to the end and you realize, oh, you no longer have those items, so you can't
What a
finish the
bummer.
game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was carefully crafted, right? To make it harder for people to cheat, right?
Yeah.
But what a bummer. Okay. Well, so in setup, let me put things where they go. When as we start, we um put this pawn on 3 here of the psychic scale, how psychic we are,
Oh,
and 3
cool.
of this danger meter thing. And there's also this section down below. It says challenge booster. And there's a little cutout up here where we'll put our goal. So I'll read you the objective of the game. So you are an aspiring detective and psychic investigator. For weeks, you have experienced recurring nightmares that you sense might be important. Your mission is to get to the bottom of these visions, and you will decide how to move through the story as a group. The story is divided into 5 chapters, each of which is to be played in a single session. So I think I mentioned it before, but each chapter has a deck of item cards and chapter cards. So
Okay.
we're supposed to keep this book cover on top of the deck to hide, you know, whatever text is on the top card um, until it's time to read that card. Most of the time, they're going to point us to another card.
Okay.
So we studied the image already. So study the image for clues about places to visit and objects to investigate in the game. Moving towards these things that you saw as hints in there will help unravel the mystery of your nightmares. So, trying to remember as we're playing, what were those objects that we saw, and try to see those words pop out at us as we're reading through the story.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
so both of those start at 3, like I just did. We got the starter cards, um, the right pile of each of these decks. And then we're going to read the first story card. So I have a setup that makes it so viewers can see the story card. I
All
think
right.
it should work well. All right. Then I can kind of come and go from this between board and card. Would you like to read it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's a Tuesday morning in late June, and you wake up in a cold sweat. The nightmares came again last night. Even though you are an aspiring detective and psychic investigator, you haven't been able to make sense of the haunting dreams you've had these past few weeks. In your dreams, you keep seeing the same spooky house. You're still shivering under the covers when you hear the phone rings downstairs in your basement.
Basement.
Okay. Uh,
There.
where you have your combination office and research laboratory. Oh wow, he's fancy. Um, you dash down to the lab to answer it. I need, I need. A weak voice says when you pick up the receiver. I need your help. You hear a loud click and the phone goes dead. But you were prepared. While the caller was talking, you activated your high speed telephone tracing device. It instantly displays the caller's number 555 7259. We might need to make note of that. Although, I mean,
Okay.
I guess we have the card right here.
Yeah.
So,
We could look back at it, yeah,
yeah.
if necessary.
Yeah. You call the number right away, back the number right away, but there is no answer. After consulting the tall stack of reverse phone books behind your desk, you are
They're real in this
disappointed.
world.
Isn't that just a phone book?
Well, it would be you'd look up the number numerically and find out who it goes to, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not
okay.
sure
I
if
guess that
those
makes
ever if they existed, they were not readily available to society to most people in society, I suppose. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Question
Um,
mark?
after consulting the tall stack of reverse phone books behind your desk, you are disappointed to learn the number is unlisted. You sense the phone call is somehow related to your nightmares. Later, while at the Hedgebrook police station, you return. I'm guessing that's supposed to be at night.
You'd
Oh
return
wait.
a night scope
Oh, you
you
return a
borrowed.
night scope
I
you
don't know what that is
borrowed.
either.
Oh, I know. I think I know what they're talking about. It's supposed to be like the goggles.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
return a night scope you borrowed for a recent stakeout. You described the mysterious phone call and
Oh, and hmm, let's see. I guess it's this, but this doesn't make sense. Oh, wait a minute. It's the same. That's exactly the same.
oh,
I have 2 copies of the same card. That's
that's weird.
interesting. I don't know how that happened. Okay, I think that this makes sense. And your recurring dreams to your friend.
Oh, okay. And
That
your
makes sense.
recurring dreams to your friend Sergeant Morrison. That call does sound strange, he says. We'll look into it. And about that house in your dreams, a voice says from the hallway, I wonder if you're dreaming about the Marsden house out on Hedgebrook Road. Detective Murphy sticks his mustached face into the room. Modern house, ornate gate. That sounds like the Marsden place, all right, says Sergeant Morrison. Strange things are reported to happen out there. Detective Murphy takes a puff on his pipe. That place is haunted, he says. I know it sounds unprofessional, but I've had a file on the Marsden house for years, and I'm sure of it. He waves a folder in front of your eyes, and a phone number written on the front jumps out at you. It matches the one from your mysterious phone call. So the call is related to your nightmares. Your psychic sense was right. Draw clue 26 to discover your goal. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to take this aside for a second so we can see the deck.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, the grounds. Okay, so we have a starter kit, and this is part of what, why I have the camera looking at the whole table is we're going to accumulate these cards.
Right.
So I think I skipped a step in the setup. Both SK Starter Kit 1 and Starter Kit 2
If
are
it's the knife
things.
and the bottle of water, he's about to pick those up.
Okay, got it.
So yeah, yeah.
But what it told us to do was come in here and get number 26.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So that will give us our goal. Get inside the Marsden house.
So I'm going to pop that right here.
Oh, that's neat.
Top of mind. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Back to the story.
Yes. Back at home, you grab a bottle of water and your trusty pocket knife, preparing for a new investigation. Half an hour later, you stand before the Marsden residence, which appears exactly as it did in your nightmares. The house's futuristic look is a strange contrast to the antiquated appearance of the stone wall and the wrought iron gate, which is locked shut and wrapped in steel chains. Even though the air is balmy, a chill travels down your spine. The gathering clouds on the horizon hint at a brewing summer thunderstorm. So if you search the wall for a way in, go to story card 13. And I'm guessing there's another one. If you climb the gate.
Really push.
Okay, I see. If you climb the gate, go to story card 7. So this is our first choice.
Yeah, and so what do you think about well, so something else I'll tell you is that these objects here's an example of this object has
Okay.
a modifier on it.
Oh, I see. So it's an attack +1. Okay.
Yeah, there's there's 5 of these kind of symbols, challenge booster symbols. I'll show them to you here.
Okay.
Perception, strength, dexterity, climbing. So those are things that we might find on item cards that help us do this.
Okay.
And they may add 1 or 2 based on, what's on the card. So right now we have just a fighting, similar to what you said, a fighting one.
And what does what does the water bottle do? Is there any discard this card at any time to lower the danger meter by 3? Oh, okay. Well, that's handy. All right.
Yeah. So that's kind of the. Oh, and it also says you may use only 1 challenge booster in a challenge, and before you roll, place the item you want in that spot to say, like, I am using this. You add the number of your challenge and determine the outcome. Return the challenge booster to your inventory. Maybe unless, something tells you have to remove it, but by default, you put it back, whatever your outcome of your roll is.
Right.
If you roll a 1 while using a challenge booster, it's discarded from the game. So that's the risk if it's a 1.
Oh, okay.
If you have a critical fail.
Yes. Okay. Dungeons and Dragons rules. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. personally, I would say just search the wall, because climbing the gate feels like there's an
Right.
actual danger there of
Right, and if we don't find it, I'm assuming we could try climbing over it after that,
yeah,
right?
yeah. They're not going to they're not going to screw us over like right in the first,
Right, right.
you know, like they're not going to like sit there and go, haha, you're dead, on the first choice. Um it'll just be like, well, you learned your lesson. Climb over the
Right.
gate.
Right, right, right. Okay. And yeah, just to point out too about the board, it says right here, there's a reminder if you roll a 1, challenge loss. That's what it says right here on the edge.
Okay.
If we get to the top of the danger meter, there's a 2 spirally thing.
Mhm.
That means that we're gonna affect this board and then go back to the bottom, I believe.
Okay.
Okay. If it reaches the top by exact count or more, you must stop and take a penalty, move the psychic meter back 2 spaces and the psychic on the psychic scale, and then reset the danger mover to the third 3 space. Okay, so that's this arrow right here. I'll put it
Yes,
back
okay.
here. If we get up to the top, -2 on this guy. This symbol matches that symbol.
Okay.
As a reminder.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
That makes sense.
yeah. Yeah. I think that's enough. Like sometimes challenges will say, you know, what we need to roll or whatever. And I
Hmm.
think going up, the more we go up on the psychic scale, kind of the more help and hints and stuff we'll get. And I think we'll just go ahead and see see how that, when we get to it, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah.
Uh, if we're searching the wall, card 13. So I'll set this. I guess I was supposed to put the cover back on. Really confused me when I read the same card twice. Gosh. So 13. Okay. Put the cover back. I can't really, personally, I can't see it. And on the camera, you probably can't see it because it's too far away. But there's a
Yeah.
bit of a
No.
shine that keeps me from seeing the top card, honestly, from where
Okay.
I'm sitting. Okay.
So we are going around. So moving along the mossy stone wall that surrounds the property, you come across a jagged opening created by fallen rocks. It's just big enough for you to squeeze through. Once on the other side of the wall, you find yourself standing in a cobblestone plaza surrounded by marble and bronze figures. Most of the sculptures depict men gazing off into the distance as if pondering the deeper meaning of it all. But at the edge of the courtyard is a monumental statue of a man atop a muscular steed. To your right, a stony pathway leads from the statuary and into the picturesque garden, where topiary bushes have been trimmed into whimsical shapes. Oh, Edward Scissorhands has been here.
Or it makes me think of The Shining. It's like
Oh,
both
yes.
enticing and creepy. Okay.
Ah,
And oh, I recognize that sword. Just like
yeah.
the sword in the picture.
Yeah, it does. So if you inspect the statue of the man on the horse, story card 4, if you walk towards, I think we should probably inspect the statue,
Makes sense.
because as you said, you recognize the sword.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I'm having a memory of a goldfish. It said 4, right? If we're doing the statue.
yes,
Yeah. Okay. This makes sense.
the horseman is a dashing, bearded Civil War soldier. His bronze face stoic. He holds out a cavalry saber toward the brooding sky. The sword's edge glints on the weak sunlight that penetrates the thickening clouds above. The sword looks almost new. At the base of the statue is a plaque that proclaims this as a memorial to Henry Marsden. The plaque reads, Henry Marsden, born 1839, died 1887. The general in the Union Army during the Civil War, severely wounded at the Battle of Shiloh in 1862, appointed warden of Hedgebrook Prison in 1880. To your left is the entrance to a hedge maze. To your right is a graying picket fence with a rickety wooden gate. You can see two stone angel statues, and beyond them, a cemetery.
Interesting.
Yeah, continued on back.
Okay.
Ooh, so optical challenge. Okay, so
optional challenge that
optional. I saw the eye and I thought it was optical.
That will be
challenge.
perception related. Yes, I can totally see how that would happen.
But so search the monument's base, climb the statue, and examine the saber. Oh
well.
Can we do both? After the challenges, make a story choice below. Okay.
I think we can. Yeah.
Okay.
But we can decide what order to go in. Now,
maybe we should go to the sword first, because like you said, you remember the sword from the picture.
Okay. And I think how we tell if we're let me make sure I'm following the rules here. How we tell whether we succeed or not, I think is based on it's easier to succeed when the danger meter is low, right? Because we're less stressed out is the idea.
Okay.
So to win the challenge, you must roll a number equal or greater than the number on the danger mover on the danger meter. If you roll less, you lose. So equal or greater. So we need a 3, 5, 4, 5, or 6 right now at the beginning. And we don't have any thing that helps us with either climbing or perception right now, but that may change. So I put the pocket knife kind of in the wrong place. I don't want it. Okay. So, that's right. Something I didn't tell you about, Robert, but I don't know how important. We have a physical die, right? Boink, which we can roll. But I also have made a table, a dice rolling table. I'll send it to you. Actually, maybe I can. I wonder what's. Yeah, I don't know. It's not high stakes. Let me make maybe another screen that I can flip to, so we can both see this fake die on. It's a tool I found during pandemic times that allows group play of dice rolls. Since all we're doing is rolling a die, this could allow the audience participation. They could roll the die too if we shared the link with them. But I will make another scene. I think it'll be okay for me to do this while we're live and make it the die view.
Okay.
Let's see how it works. I did prepare this in advance. I prepared this in advance a couple weeks ago and then kind of forgot about it. So let me get my screen up with it and share it here. Because you're sharing your screen, but I'm not yet, so I can share it.
Right.
Oops. Wait, let me go over here. And share my screen. Normally I would do this before the stream, but I forgot about it. So, and I'm also going to send you the link privately for now. You should see it pop up in our studio. I'll put it in.
Yeah, I see it.
I'll put it in the chat for anybody who joins us in Discord too, though.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so you have the link. Do you want to do the honors of the first roll?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
So
can, oh, and you can put your name in there. You could put your own
okay.
name, or you could be the alias Dallas. But we can remember that it was you that rolled the critical one failure if you put your name
Yes.
in there, and then choose the 6 die.
All right. Uh, can you see it,
Um,
or do I have to share mine?
oh, I don't know. I expected to be able to see it as a group. You have selected it, and you have changed it, but it doesn't look like it to me. Is that the case?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Or I might not be able to see it and tell you,
Oh,
um,
let's
yeah,
roll.
yeah, I see it. Everybody
Go.
sees
Okay.
it.
And I rolled
You
a
d
one.
you did roll 1.
Well, I
Boo.
definitely don't have a horseshoe up my rear end. Um,
Oh, and I can zoom this in a little bit too. I see it's kinda small.
yeah.
Let me well,
The
maybe I
dice
can
don't like me tonight yet.
not
They
yet,
will like
okay.
me though. They'll like
Yeah,
me soon.
it'll come back, yeah.
Yeah. I did
Okay,
change my
that's a lot of
name,
these.
which is weird that the name hasn't changed. So because I did change my
Right.
name.
Does it look well, that's for maybe
Oh, that's yours.
that's
Yes. Okay.
me. Um in your view, it still says Robert probably, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so what is shared for us is the results, but not the, interface. Okay.
Right.
Well, that didn't work out for us.
Nope.
Sorry. If only it had been a 2.
Yes.
Oh.
So
Whoa.
it says we can try again.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. It says yeah, you may try again. Um,
Oh.
but we raised the danger meter by 2.
By well, by
So for climbing the statue, we
1.
raise it by 2. It says if you lose, raise danger meter by 2. You may try again.
Oh, we were doing the monument's base though, weren't we?
Oh, oh, I thought we were doing the climb the statue.
I assumed oh, wait a minute. Well, both okay, I'm sorry. They're both about the statue, and you said the statue, so I thought it was the,
Oh,
search
okay.
the monument's base.
Well, in that case, how about we make it search the base because that one only brings us up
Brings
by
it up by
1.
1.
That
Yeah, and
that
it
failure only brings us up by 1.
right.
Um,
And that is what I thought we were doing, to be fair, to be
okay.
fair.
All right. Yeah.
And
But that one we
there's no
can't
try
do
again.
again. Yeah, that one
Yeah,
is there is no try again. But we
okay.
can try the uh
Okay.
uh, but we can
Well,
try the
I'm
saber.
coming in. I
Okay.
I I see that I need to get involved here. We don't have anything to, okay. Yes. Phew. I'm not that much better at it, but, yeah, I rolled a 3. So,
Okay,
we're
well that means we
good.
actually got it, I think.
Yeah. So it says
Cuz
clue card 2.
yeah, cuz if it meets it beats, right?
That's right.
Okay. So clue card 2. Ah,
Is
we
the
got the
saber. Ah,
so at the
don't
very
drop it
least we
on your toe.
succeeded. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, so the saber comes loose in your hand. It's heavy and quite sharp. Your psychic senses tell you this is an important item. Keep this item, move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale, and finish
Oh,
story card 4.
sweet.
Yeah.
I don't need to show you that I'm doing it. I moved it up to 5. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine.
And there we go.
What does I got to ask too? What does the psychic meter do aside from? Is that just our HP kind of thing, or?
We are stronger. Like we're better at getting hints and stuff, I think, as it goes up.
Oh, okay.
But what do you think about hedge maze versus cemetery? I'll see if I can find that answer super definitively about the scale though.
Oh, they both seem scary. Um,
Mhm.
The hedge maze, yeah, hedge maze. um,
Oh,
yeah.
we could as you say, well, you said hedge mage kind of accidentally,
Oh yeah.
which is the name of uh Connor's game that is right now kind of having its. I think it's showed up at conventions before, but it's got a bigger display and bigger release, I think, than it's ever had before right now at Gen Con. So maybe we should
Ooh,
pick that one in honor of that game. Hedge
yes,
Mage.
yes. Let's choose the hedge mage.
Yeah, both of these could be, you know,
It reminds me of
fun or scary, depending.
yeah. Uh, hedge mage makes me think of like a wizard, but he's got like a topiary on his head instead of the a conical topiary on his head, and
Mhm,
then
mhm, mhm,
and
mhm.
all of his spells have to do with plants,
I
growing
actually
vines.
I've not played it myself. I think I watched the Kickstarter video for it, but it's a little hazy. But yeah, it's kind of a passive aggressive game about being neighboring mages who have little gnomes. It's a spatial puzzle kind of game, I think. And the little gnomes have different powers. And you're trying to thwart your neighboring mages in their gardening endeavors. Is I
Right.
think don't quote
Yeah.
me too carefully on that, but that's my sense from
Yeah. Or
what I've seen of it.
the other idea is the Dungeons and Dragons. If you've ever seen, there is a Dungeons and Dragons. Uh, I can't remember who he is. He's on Instagram and he does reels about basically like Dungeons and Dragons jokes, like dad jokes and stuff. And that reminds me of something that he would say. You know what? You know, a druid. Um,
Yeah,
a
right, right.
druid that only specializes in plants, right?
What is
Because
it? Yeah.
yeah, what is a druid that only specializes in plants? It's a hedge mage.
So what it says about the psychic scale is that I think there are going to be moments where it says, "Hey, if your psychic scale is this number or higher, you may look at this or that card." And if that happens, it's a premonition that your psychic meter, you know, is high enough to pick up on, and whatever it lets you see is an image that warns of dangers ahead.
Oh, okay. So it will be good to keep that higher.
And that picture that we saw at the very beginning of the game is an example of it's like a beefy, super beefy premonition. I think the
Oh,
other
okay.
ones would be no more than black and white. Otherwise,
Oh, okay. I see. So it's
okay.
kind of like a Dixit kind of thing, right? I'm guessing.
Kinda. I mean, yeah, in the sense that Dixit is meant to convey sort of emotions and impressions rather than something really detailed.
Right.
All right, so we're agreed. We're going to the maze, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So the hedge maze is massive. It's massive. Its thick hedge walls are twice as tall as you, but don't seem stable enough to climb. So you'll have to solve this labyrinth the old-fashioned way. You take a deep breath to steady your nerves and head through the maze's entrance. Oh,
Okay, this
interesting.
is almost too close. Let me to see the whole picture. Let me move this over so I can hold it a little further away. All
Okay.
right. Ooh, they really go to the edge of these cards. Hey, Kyle,
Yeah.
you want to play?
Yeah.
You
Hey,
will not be
Kyle.
on the stream, uh, but you can join the stage. You raise your hand if you want to join. Then you'll be telling us if you want to join. We will let
Mhm.
you make choices. Hey,
Yeah.
okay. We've got a taker, everybody.
Yay.
I'll bring
Wait,
you up.
got to do the Kermit the Frog arms.
Okay, there you are, Kyle. So,
Hi,
Kyle,
Kyle.
just so everybody, if anybody's watching on Twitch, we don't think you can hear Kyle as far as we know, but we can hear Kyle and Kyle can hear us. So, hello.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm trying right now to make it so we can see the whole picture. Yeah. So have you just come in just now, Kyle? Perfect. Yeah, so just a quick recap. What has happened so far is that our character is a psychic investigator, has woken up from a nightmare. Been having a lot of nightmares, and they woke up from one recently. And went to the police station to because they're buddies with people at the police station to return something, and told about their nightmares. And somebody at the police station said, "What you're describing sounds like is it Marsden, the old Marsden
Yeah.
house?"
Yeah. The Marston House. Yes.
So we went to the Marsden house and we investigated the wall and found a crack in it. And then we also have a couple of items here that we brought from home, our pocket knife and our water bottle. Yeah, and water bottle just helps our danger meter be managed, and the pocket knife can help us with fighting type challenges.
Hmm.
So we just finished a challenge also where we climbed up on a statue. It was marked as uh, the person probably who built the original grounds, some so and so Marsden, and
Hmm.
he was a silver Union uh, soldier, but he was an officer. I don't remember. Was he a general or
Yeah.
something
I
like
think he was
that?
a general. I think he was a general.
And he was holding this sword, and we climbed up on the statue and got this sword. So this also can help us even more with fighting challenges.
Yeah. But we think that based on because earlier on we got a premonition, which was something that Heather showed me, um, on the back of the this card, not a
Oh,
card,
wow.
on the back of the playboard,
And I can show
and
it one more time to latecomers here. I'll do it
yeah,
real quick so you just know what
yeah.
we're talking about.
But
Got a
you
pool
see
of
this,
water, frog.
yeah.
There's a
But you
sword in the
see the
middle.
sword is right in the middle of the thing. So we kind of both decided that this was important to us to get that sword
You're meant
because,
to
yep,
mhm. You're meant to not be able to look at that picture all the time, but I gave you a quick peek there.
yeah.
And we have
I could make
I
a
think
Monty Python joke here.
I think when you play it in real life, sitting around a table with your group, and you play it all in one sitting or even weekly, I think you're not supposed to look at that premonition again. But I plan to show it each time we do a new chapter for a new stream, since it's new people that might be joining us. But
Hmm.
um, so there's that. We got in the beginning of the story, we got this goal. This is our chapter 1 goal. So when we have done this, we'll stop for the night. Come on,
Hmm.
get inside the Marsden house is what it says. It's blurry though.
Yeah.
And this is our danger meter. It's what determines how difficult our rolls are when we're trying to complete a challenge. So right now we have to get a 3, 4, or 5 to complete any challenge. And we have gotten a little bit of power on our psychic meter. We were just discussing right before you joined that what this means is I think there'll be points where we come across a card where it says, if your psychic meter is a 10 or above or whatever, draw a card such and such, and it's going to give us a picture that is a warning about a danger to come. But
Hmm.
right now we have just said we want to go to the hedge maze, and we see this picture that is struggling to get unblurrified. Well, yeah. Why don't you
Yeah.
choose? Why don't you
Yeah.
choose? So Kyle asked left or right. Why don't you tell us, Kyle, which way you want to go, and we'll do that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah.
for
I
for
like
for
that.
the sake of the Twitch stream, uh, Kyle says game logic is that left equals more items and right equals get to the end. Or I guess if you play enough point and click adventure games, you start to get that sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so Kyle's picking left so we can get some more items, especially since we're like at the beginning of the game and we need
Yeah. Oh, I think you need to
more.
pick up a clue
Oh.
because it
Oh,
was a
thank
big
you.
red.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
a
a
big
big
yeah,
red
you're right,
number.
you're right. It says pick up clue 9. Thank you. I almost read the wrong thing there.
Suddenly we're inside the house.
Yeah,
Absolutely
yes.
no context.
So yeah, if you go left, clue 9. So here's clue 9 of the grounds, chapter 1.
All right. So you turn and follow the path deep into the maze. You feel like you're going in the right direction.
Ooh.
Okay. So to go left, draw clue 11. To go right, draw clue 12.
All right, do you pick you want to keep up with this left clue 11, Kyle? Okay. So clue 11.
You keep going and going. It seems like you've just walked in a circle. Uh-oh. So raise the danger meter by 2 and draw clue 12.
Okay, so it's on
Yeah.
we could, yeah, if it feels necessary. I think yeah. If we hit the top 2, I don't think I said it to you as well, Kyle. If we hit the top, there's this spirally symbol and a -2. It means that this resets down to where the arrow points, so back down to the first 3. And yeah, if that happens,
Yeah.
this goes down by 2. I actually Kyle's suggestion of drinking our water now doesn't seem bad because, you know,
Yeah, because
we'll
if
be
we
able to
mess
use it
up,
all. Like, there's no.
yeah, it would probably be better to do it now and still have, 3s.
Right,
Um,
longer as
yeah.
long as we can.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it says to discard it if we want to do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
As soon as we can use it all. But back to the maze. Okay.
Right. You feel like you might be getting close to the end of the maze. To go left, draw clue, draw clue 13. To go right, draw clue 14.
What do we think, team?
Which one got?
When we went the same way twice in a row, we were going in a circle, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, but I cannot choose left because that's what you would think I would choose too. It
Yeah.
really is just a coin toss, probably, but I could
Mhm.
see choosing left now because we just went right.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Okay, let's go with 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
Ooh. Finally, you see it. The end of the
Yay.
maze. Go to story card 18. All right.
Making progress. Put the clue cards down now.
You finally come to the end of the hedge maze. It exits towards a pool house. A short stone pedestal stands in front of you with a metal lockbox on top. Perhaps someone wants to reward you for navigating the accursed maze, though the whole thing does seem suspicious. Looking toward the pool house, you see its door barely hanging from its hinges. There's also a gate that leads, you assume, directly to the pool. So going to the pool is where I would think to go just because of the
Mhm.
premonition.
But
Um,
is it a this is interesting. It's good at focusing this distance I have from the camera is good at focusing on words, but not pictures. Come here. Thank you. Thank you, friend. Um,
so what do we do with the lockbox? Do we just leave it here?
let's see, what does it say at the top? Okay, free
Oh, to see if
action.
the oh, to see if the
Okay.
lockbox is open, draw clue 3. Okay.
Okay, so right. But it says it seems suspicious too. There's a viper inside or whatever. But I think
Uh,
I'd rather know. Yeah?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
not only is the lockbox open, but inside you find the key to a truck. What? Your psychic senses tell you this is an important item. Keep this item, move forward 2 spaces on the psychic
Hmm.
scale. Finished story card 18.
Is there
Okay.
something at the top here? No, it's just the truck key is number 3. Okay.
Okay.
Sweet. Another item.
So if you
So
explore the pool house, story card 11. If you walk through the gate and check out the pool, story card 23.
so is that what
Yeah.
it said?
Yeah, it's barely hanging off its hinges.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, so that's creepy too. It's like, what? Yeah.
See, I'm in full point and click adventure mode, and part of me is like, I would go to the pool house just to see if there's anything in there. Then I would go back to the pool, but I know that's not how this game works.
You might not
Um,
have both choices. You might also
yeah,
get
and,
presented with an option you had before
right.
too.
So my other thought is going to the pool because if we go to the pool, because that's what was in the premonition, right?
Yep. The premonition is both danger. It's interesting. Like it says when you get a premonition, it's warning you of future danger. Um and the first thing, you know, is kind of like a premonition, but it's not necessarily labeled as a premonition. It's like this was your dream that you had before you came here is sort of the framing.
Right.
Um so I really think it could go either way, that the pool is dangerous or it's good, but you have the sword and the sword was in the pool. So maybe it's a little safer to go to the pool cuz we have the sword and
Yeah,
we
that's
have a
true.
+2 to our attack. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
right.
Yeah, Kyle's saying that there was a something that looked it looked like we were indoors, right, in the dream, and there was sort of a visions of, like, a maid or somebody wearing an apron and gloves, like, they're blurry, though, they're kind of hard to make out, um, but yeah, I don't know, I think we're most curious, I guess, maybe that's the way we should decide about the pool.
Yeah,
Feels like we've been told we need to check it out, so we'll go to story card 11.
right. Okay.
Oh boy, we might not be able to finish chapter 1 in the time we have. Robert, right, you need to go in like 20 minutes. Robert also does streams with Ambi on Ambirona channel. Is that
Right.
in 20 minutes?
It's at 10. Generally like she calls me around like 10:30. So,
Oh, okay. So you've got about 45 minutes.
yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll finish it, but we'll see what happens.
Mhm.
Okay, is this? Yeah, this is the. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I should. That's the picture on the back. This is the story on the front. Got it.
Right. Oh,
Oh, did I? Wait. Did I go to the wrong one? I just said we were going to go to the pool. Did I? Pool house. Yeah, I. Okay, sorry. This is my bad. My bad. It's I just showed us something that we're not supposed to look at, but I don't think we got to quite parse it. It said
yeah, I know.
23. They both
Yeah, I
said
didn't.
pool, and I got confused. Okay. There we go. Here you go, Robert.
All right. Oh, I can't quite see the top. It's
Okay.
obvious nobody has cleaned the pool in ages.
If.
Well, the water is a murky green and the surface is littered with leaves and branches. Ripples pulse outward from the center of the pool. Oh yeah, that's from the yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Out of nowhere, you hear a commotion. You look around and wonder if it's coming from inside the pool house nearby. You see movement on top of the gazebo in the distance. Someone or something is engaged in a struggle up there. Maybe they need your help. Then again, if you offer assistance, you might end up needing help yourself. Okay.
That's it.
So, optional challenge, investigate the ripples in the pool. If you win, lower the danger meter by 2 and draw clue 8. If you lose, raise the danger meter by 2. You may try again. All
Hmm.
right.
Well, that's true.
Yes. And we lower our danger meter.
Well, now we know that can happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that there's something there. I think there's something.
Go ahead and check it out.
Yeah.
So, would you like to roll the die, Kyle? There's a link in the chat, and you can type your. If you go there, you can type your name and then click the six-sided die to and then roll it. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Yay, Dallas. It gives you a name whether you like it or not. But
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that Dallas, aka Kyle, rolled a 4, and we have 1. So we get clue 8.
Yep.
Yay. And it looks like we might also be able to visit the pool house next if we want to.
Okay. You walk down the steps into the water and see what's making the waves. A strange, whirring metal sphere, slightly bigger than a softball. You impulsively grab it. The sphere vibrates in your hand. There are 2 buttons on it. You press one, nothing happens. You press the other button, the sphere continues to vibrate. Instinctively, you press both buttons at the same time. The sphere stops moving and begins to glow. Draw clue
Okay.
21. Like,
Interesting. Sometimes clue cards have like story too.
yeah. So this is, I'm thinking it's like a pool cleaner. If it is a pool cleaner, it's not doing a lot.
A
Your
snitch?
psychic, yeah, your psychic senses tell you this is an important item. Keep this item. Move forward 3 spaces on the psychic scale.
Ooh.
Finish score. Story card 23. Okay.
Wow. Finish story. We're on 23.
Yeah,
Is
that's
this 23?
yeah, that's 23.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's just basically we go now. So we can go back to the pool house or go straight to the action at the gazebo.
Well, let's go to the pool house because I already showed you that. That just
Yes.
feels more fair. I blew it a
Yeah.
little bit. We started reading that.
Yeah. That's all right.
And I also already know that the gazebo's on the back. So
Gazebo.
okay.
So you can tell. Oh,
Here, hold
sorry.
on.
You're gonna have to
Let me
lower a
scooch
little.
this over
Yeah. There we go.
so it's not like hanging off the edge
All right. You can
precariously.
tell
There
the
we go.
pool house. Yeah, you can tell the pool house was once quite luxurious. It contains half a dozen private rooms with showers, as well as an ornate mahogany bar in the common area. It must have been fun to hang out in this place in its glory days. Those thoughts fade as the sounds of a disturbance erupt from the top of the gazebo in the distance, and now you can hear a lone violin playing a soothing melody.
So
Huh.
and I
Yeah.
yeah, I mentioned to Robert before you got here, Kyle, that I have played this game before, only through chapter 4, and it was like 6 years ago, so I don't remember everything, but this is stirring this violin is stirring a memory. I can't remember the details, but all the details, but yeah, yeah, it's stirring a memory. I'll just say that.
So,
um
yeah, if you investigate the gazebo, go to story card 9. If you follow the sound of the violin, go to story card 17.
I'm gonna abstain from making a decision here or advising in any way. you,
Yeah.
you two
Okay.
talk.
Um, like personally, I think we should go to the gazebo because we already saw stuff happening at the gazebo.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Hmm. Yes.
And that is story card 9. Let me make sure I don't mess that up again. Okay. And we do have our sword too, in case there's an altercation. We can
Yeah. In
maybe
case.
fight
Yeah.
with
In
our
a pocket.
sword. Oh, we
Um,
can only use one at a
we can.
time, but
Yeah, we
yes.
can only. Yeah, we can't dual wield knife, and sword. You sprint to the gazebo, practically pushed along by the winds that are picking up. A light sprinkling of rain spatters the ground as you run. You make it to the shelter of the structure, and the mayhem occurring above you on the roof increases in intensity. Who's up there, and what are they doing? You wonder. You notice a driveway about 20 feet away. Continued on back. Premonition. If you are level 2 or higher on the psychic scale, draw clue 27.
So, the levels are well, I can show it. I can make it so you can see a little better as I say this. Yeah, there you see the colors.
Yeah.
This you can't quite read it, but this is level 1, this is level 2. We're one spot before being in level 3, so it said if we were level 2 or higher, right?
Yes. Yep.
Take clue 27. It's the very bottom of the deck. Ooh, this is a premonition that we can
Oh.
look at any time. So these premonitions, they are colorful. Okay. We can look at them
Huh.
anytime.
So my first thought was it looks
Oh,
like a stormtrooper helmet.
it's a keyhole.
Oh, it is. I wonder if it's
Stormtrooper
warped.
helmet.
Yeah, I wonder if it's warped just because it's supposed to be a dream.
Maybe. So but it is a warning of danger. It looks like lights streaming through it, light and or a breeze like air maybe.
Right.
You said it looked like a stormtrooper helmet.
Yeah, when it was on the side it looked like a stormtrooper helmet. Like, yeah.
I I don't see it.
um
Like this when it was like this, it looked like that to you?
yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, is that a stormtrooper helmet? Darth Vader gonna come after us?
All right. All right. Maybe. Right. Bum, 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 right?
Yeah.
Am I doing that right? Okay. sometimes I get those themes, they're in the same movie mixed up with each other. Okay. And
Yeah,
then we see rain for some reason.
because it's raining. It
Oh, when did
started to
it say
rain.
that? Okay, it just said that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, goodness.
Oops. Okay.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, climb to the top of the gazebo or run to the driveway. Um, yeah,
So
right.
persist.
I am in agreement. Go to
All
the
right.
climb to the
Go
top of the gazebo.
to the gazebo. Okay.
Get on your skateboard and Tony Hawk trick up to the top of the gazebo.
And all right.
You stand on the gazebo's railing, steadying yourself by gripping an ornate post holding up the roof. The rumbling above sounds and feels frightening. What are you getting yourself into? Reluctant to barge into the middle of this situation, you raise yourself just enough for a peek and discover that there is no one on the gazebo roof. The commotion is actually a large satellite dish broken into three pieces. The big, jagged fragments are still connected to the base by wires, and the violent winds are spinning them in a circle with great force. Flailing wildly like an angry octopus, the satellite dish almost hits you in the face, but you might be able to grab a piece zooming by. But why?
Why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah, why would you do that? Oh, required. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. And we don't have anything that helps us with climbing, so
Yeah.
um yeah, I don't this
I'm just gonna climb up to the top. Oh, it's just a satellite dish. I
yeah, and
mean,
this
this satellite dish might be helpful.
yeah, this is a new thing that we got, but I don't know what it does other than it
Okay.
helped our psychicness. So, okay, so uh, we're gonna do a climb,
All
a
right.
challenge.
I can do the die roll on this one.
Okay, yeah, it's your turn.
So, oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh no.
I
You're
don't
not
have
allowed to
good luck.
touch the die.
I do not have any good luck at all.
All right, so lose clue 17.
Okay.
You know,
Um at least
in
we don't
one
get
sense,
hurt. Oh, maybe we will get hurt. I don't know.
yeah, sometimes there's story on these too.
Your fingertips graze a piece of the satellite dish, but you can't quite grab it. You reach too far, lose your balance, and tumble from the gazebo and down a short hill. Your confusion from the fall slowly subsides, and you hear the sound of a beautiful violin nearby. You stumble off in the direction of the music. Raise the danger meter by 2
All right.
and go to
Story
story
card
card
17.
17.
We're,
Okay.
we're still we're still on 3 though. Oh, it's the third 3 now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Story card. It's very hard for you know. Does anybody else? I work from home and I have a login, like what do you call this thing? It's an app that like authenticates you, and it shows you a two digit number, and it's like enter this 2-digit number in your authenticator, and I'm like, what was that number? Every time I'm logging in, I story card 17. I'm doing
Yeah.
three things at once usually when I'm logging into my work computer, and you know, also sometimes I think it pops up without me actually seeing it.
Right.
Oops.
Oh,
Okay.
hold on. Is my, yeah, okay. I just had to check my phone to make sure it was still
Yes.
broadcasting sound.
Yes, yes. Twitch people hear Robert through his phone.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we would have silent if your phone hung up on us.
Right. Okay, so you move further and further toward the hypnotic sound of the distant violin, which is oddly calming and uplifting even as the winds increase around you. You notice there is a driveway up in the distance. But before you get there, you arrive at a horse stable with an open gate. Inside, sitting on a stool, is the source of the violin music, a chimpanzee playing his heart out, a soulful expression on his face. The chimp is fully committed to the music. You have never heard an emotional performance. It's it's beautiful. A chimpanzee? What?
And I think it just says continue on back. Yeah.
It's a monkey. It's a minky. Uh, if you leave the stable and run to the driveway, go to story card 30. If you tiptoe through the gate to experience the full power of the performance, go to story card 24. I have a feeling the minky means us harm.
Yeah,
Um,
or yeah, is just in general, it's bewitching, like Kyle has mentioned. So try to
yeah,
free ourselves from this.
yeah. I think the driveway is the way to go. But what do you think, Kyle?
Yeah, the way it says it's beautiful sounds like you're struggling. So
Right.
um
Yeah.
wait a minute. I see other numbers on other cards, and I get that number in my head. Card 30 is the driveway. 30. I need to say it out loud. Maybe I'll remember it better. What? Okay, no, this is right. It doesn't feel like this happened, but okay.
Chapter 1, goal achieved. You appear in a driveway, which leads you to the mansion's entrance. On the door is a plaque that reads Marsden and a large crystal door knocker, which seems newer than everything else on the front of the building. You knock loudly many times, but there is no answer. The storm is really picking up now. You try the door. Oh, and the poor Minky's out in the rain. Um, the storm is really. Yeah, he's in a
Yeah.
barn. He's in a stable. Uh, the storm is really picking up now. You try the doorknob and are surprised to find the door is unlocked. You've been lucky enough so far, but you wonder if you've missed something. Before you enter the house, you look back. You can see a few clear paths. One leads towards a statuary, the other to a small cemetery. Two more paths stretch out toward a watery ditch with a gate and the house's luxurious pool. You could go back and explore if you want.
Wow.
So there are items in this chapter that will be useful later in the story. You can take a risk and go back for any you missed by following the choices below. If you head to the statuary, raise the danger meter by 2 and go to story card 4. If you head to the cemetery, raise the danger meter by 2, go to story card 21. If you head to the ditch, raise the danger meter by 2 and go to story card 26. And if you head to the pool, raise the danger meter by 2 and go to story card 23.
Okay, so we don't need to do
So,
that.
yeah. So I think the only places we haven't been are the cemetery and the ditch because the
Oh, is
statuary is where we started.
oh, is it? Okay. Okay.
Yeah. The
I think it
statuary is
mentions it confuses me because I think it mentioned there being like angel statues or something in the cemetery,
right.
but yeah, I think they're separate things.
Yeah. Um,
Um
so yeah, because the statuary is where we got the sword from. Uh
mhm, mhm. Worth
so
it? And do we have time? You've got
oh yeah.
maybe 15 minutes?
Yeah, we could
Uh,
probably head to the cemetery real quick.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I move it up by 2, so we're on a 4 now. and
Okay.
story card 21.
Right.
And we also just know anytime it's like you can go to the driveway, that's the end.
Yes.
We also maybe can get to the ditch
The cemetery.
from the cemetery. Let's see what happens. Oops. So we don't have to do that extra danger meter lift.
Yeah. Passing between a pair of stone angels, you enter an old family cemetery. There is a marble mausoleum in the center of the cemetery. A short set of stairs leads into its shadowy interior. Next to where you stand, a freshly dug grave yawns in the pale sunlight. It's unsettling to think of climbing into it, but you see something shiny embedded in the dirt walls.
Um,
Oh, interesting.
that's a pretty cool picture, really. I
That
wonder if it's
is.
from the original book.
Yeah, I wonder that too, actually. It does look very similar. Okay, if you enter the mausoleum, go to story card 5. If you climb into the open grave, story card 16.
I mean, it kind of specifically said there was an item in the grave, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
right.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also okay. Yeah. Both of these seem tough because like this premonition has a door, and so does the mausoleum.
Yeah. No,
Right? Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
front door of a house. Um,
If we go into the grave too, the dirt is sitting right next to it, and
right.
we
Yeah,
could be buried alive.
true.
Okay. I vote mausoleum. Robert?
Yeah. Yeah, I vote mausoleum.
What about you, Kyle? Yeah, Kyle agrees. Okay. Uh so that's story card 5.
Yes. The mausoleum interior feels musty and cool. Something is dripping from the ceiling and landing in the corner with a plink, which is odd given that it hasn't started raining yet. Uh, you also notice the mausoleum is bigger on the inside than the outside suggested. Oh, it's a TARDIS. Um, a stone sarcophagus lies before you in the center of the chamber with the word Marsden carved into it. It appears that others have been in the mausoleum recently. There is a freshly dug pit to the side of the sarcophagus and an elaborate tunnel that has been dug into the ground beside the nearby wall. You can see that the tunnel is lined with cement.
Hmm.
Optional challenge: search around the sarcophagus or remove the stone lid of the sarcophagus. Oh, we can do both.
Yeah. And we
Okay.
can try again with the first one.
Yeah, we can try again with the first one. We can't try again for the second one, which makes sense because I mean, I wouldn't want to have to if if I was lifting something heavy that I didn't have to, I wouldn't want to try a second time.
Right. So we don't have any observation help, but it only raises the danger meter by 1.
Right.
Do we want to do that one?
Yeah, yeah, I'm fine with that. And
Okay.
I assume we're gonna get something interesting at the very least out of.
So is it my turn? My turn to roll?
Yeah,
Roll it. Okay. No whammies.
that's a 2.
No, it's a 2. A whammy. Okay. Um,
So danger meter goes up by 1. We can try again though.
and we can try again. It's still a 4. Do you think you'll have better luck, Kyle? You can try. I mean, what if what we find helps us? Like it's a stick or something.
Yeah, a crowbar.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Um.
I'm I'm frustrated. I think there's something around the sarcophagus. I want to find it, you know.
Yeah. So same with me. Yeah.
No whammies. Yay, we got a 5.
Yay.
All right. Yes, we got clue 23. It was all worth it. Okay, there it is.
Oh, large wooden towel.
I was totally right. Ah,
You find
exactly
a
what we
large
need.
Yeah. You find a large wooden dowel. Your psychic senses tell you this is an important item. Keep this item, move forward one space on the psychic scale, finish story card 5. Okay, so now we can use this to help us
The next thing.
with the next thing. Yeah.
Yes. And we will lose it entirely if we roll a 1. Is it
Oh,
Robert's turn to roll? Oh no.
yes. Yes. Bad luck,
It's your
Robert.
it's your
Uh
redemption.
yeah. Heather, Heather, I just want
Yes.
one thing before we go on. I just want to let you know we might want to get a moderator, an auto mod for the chat because I just saw there is a spam bot in the chat.
I'm sorry. In Twitch chat.
Yeah, in
I see.
Twitch
Yeah.
chat.
There's 2
Yeah.
chats. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. In
Good
Twitch
deal.
chat, there is a spam bot there.
Okay.
Um,
I'll put it
but I
I'll deal with it directly in Twitch. Thanks for the heads up.
yeah, no problem. All right, so and as anything we do is +2. Well, the strength is +2, I should say, since we're using the stick.
Yes.
All right. 3. Oh,
You did it. So I've
yay.
done this before. Okay, sorry. I got to figure out where to click to block this person. Block report. Got it. Sorry. I got all distracted. It's asking
I
me for so much
apologize.
more than I expected. I just thought spam bot. I don't know. I clicked spam bot. Why do I need to explain spam bot?
Yeah.
Block this user. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, yay. Back to this screen.
So we get clue 16 now because
Okay.
we did that.
This pile. I've got 2 piles. I got to keep track of them. I have such great intentions to keep things organized and be able to find everything.
Oh, so do I. Oh,
Okay.
bonus story choice. It takes some muscle, but you manage to remove the lid and are surprised to find that not only is there no body, but an opening to a secret passageway offers yet another way out of the mausoleum. Place the new story choice at the bottom of story card 5. This option may be considered when you are ready to make your story choice.
Okay. I think we're there.
Yeah.
So this is kind of nuts. See if I can.
I ain't got nobody.
Oh. Right.
Yeah,
Oh, we get a clue if we do the secret passageway, though.
right. Yeah, I
At,
think we do the secret passageway.
let's say 24.
24. You travel through the tunnel for what feels like forever. The light disappears and the tunnel eventually ends. You feel frightened and trapped. You want to run back and try the other routes out of the mausoleum. Before you go, you feel nothing around. You feel around in the dark. There's nothing in front of you or to the sides, but you discover a mossy hatch in the tunnel ceiling. You turn the handle, and the hatch opens to a grassy patch at the entrance to the hedge maze.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. Okay, but we've already been there.
We get to keep the large wooden dowel though. This was all very worth it, strength check
Yeah.
wise, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so
So what's it say
that
on the bottom of that card?
it says go to story card 12, which is, I'm assuming, one that we've
Oh,
already
that
been to, or
the
maybe
hedge
not.
maze.
Well, maybe it isn't though. Let me look here. Yeah, it's got to be the one oh, I'm sorry. I have the picture of the maze sitting. Yeah, the hedge maze.
Yeah, the hedge maze
I
is
think we
massive.
can kind of skip that, right? We were well, we
Yeah.
can prove that we remember. It was left, right, left. Yeah.
hmm And then it just
So,
leads to the Minky and the gazebo. Um,
yep.
I guess it's a good way to try to get us to try to grab the thing on top of the gazebo again. Um,
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. So we
uh,
don't get another chance. Oh
yeah. Do we
goodness.
want to risk it? Yeah.
Um okay, sorry. We go to story card 12, then if you go left, clue 9, trying to run through this. Then go right, clue 12. Then go left, clue 13, and then go to story card 18 when you get out. 18 said, come to the end. It's towards a pool. See its doors barely hanging. We went to the pool. We got this key.
hmm
Card 11
Okay.
is the gazebo one.
hmm
You can hear the violin playing a soothing melody as well, again.
All right.
Uh,
And then
or we
we
can
investigate
go
the so we
gazebo.
investigate the
Sorry,
gazebo because we know the
9.
violin is the Minky.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, you can see how I've never forgotten that there was a monkey playing a violin, right? It's so absurd. I actually don't 100% remember whether it's dangerous to talk to the monkey, though. I just remember
okay.
that there was a monkey playing a violin. Um, you get
Okay.
pushed along by the winds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, it started to rain. Oops, come
hmm
here. Okay. Clue
Okay.
27. If you are level 2 or higher, draw clue 27. We already have that.
Yes, that's the
That's the
premonition.
door. And
And
climb to
then
gazebo or run to the driveway. Yeah, so card
so
driveway
yeah,
is the end.
yeah.
So we probably
So
don't want to
yeah,
do that.
no, not yet.
And 10 is
Climb the gazebo.
it's zooming by. Okay.
Yes. So now we can.
Try to win
Oh
again. We don't have a better tool for it.
no,
Is it my
but
turn?
I think it is. I think it is.
And I have to get a 4. We're on the 4 right now.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Roll it. No.
Oh no. Oh,
It would have been okay if we had, yeah, been able to reduce our meter, but no.
right.
So lose clue 17. Oh my goodness, we've done this all before. Deja vu. If I could find
Oh,
that
that's right.
card.
Yeah, because
17
that
it is.
injures us or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, we see the monkey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Story card 17. Wait. Did anything get worse? No, it doesn't. No, raise the danger meter by 2. Sorry. Yeah, danger meter up more. Yep. And the okay, so we're at the monkey again. Do we want to
Right.
know what happens if we try to talk to him since we pretty
Since we could,
much
yeah, we came
yeah.
all this way. Yeah,
Yep.
we
Yep.
came all this way.
It's true.
We might as well talk to the monkey.
I really don't remember. It's also absurd, so okay.
You tiptoe through the open gate, eager to hear the finale of the chimp's violin piece. Quietly, quietly. With your third step, you trigger a motion sensor light that completely illuminates the interior of the building. Apparently, this is no stable, it's a kennel. 20 Doberman pinchers were peacefully enjoying the concert, and now they glare at you with anger in their eyes. The chimp frowns and slowly points his violin bow towards you. The Dobermans respond and rush to attack you, then eat you alive. The last thing you see is the chimpanzee violinist laughing at your fate. So embarrassing. Oh no.
It's from the
Oh
cover of the
no.
rules.
Oh.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, I
Oh, it
think
is.
it is,
Ah,
but the monkey's not behind them on the cover.
no.
That's crazy. Okay.
well, we will consider that not the canon ending, and we
It
will consider the canon ending to be that we got to where we needed to go.
well, in fact, it even says that's exactly what you do. You just take a punishment, you go back 1 on the psychic scale, so we're in level 2 still, and
Oh,
try
okay.
story card 17 again. Make a better decision about the chimp.
Yeah.
Curiosity literally killed the psychic investigator.
Yeah.
That's card 30, and we are at the end.
Yes.
So that's chapter 1. And goodness, I have some cleanup to do. There are just cards everywhere, folks. Just the cards everywhere. Yeah, it helps to keep them in order when you're playing stuff like this. But so I'll be saving all these guys, all these items that we found, and we'll have to make a note of that we were at 5 and 10.
Yep.
Not too bad of a consequence, just 1 space on the psychic scale.
Yeah.
We did pretty good, I think.
That's definitely not as bad as I thought it would be.
Oh, yeah, the punishment. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Totally.
punishment.
Well, yeah, thanks for joining us, Kyle. We're going to do this every oh. Matthew is in the chat giving us the eyes, but not actually joining.
Oh,
Um, so anyway, maybe next time we're going to do this on for the most part, the first and third Thursdays, which are an offset of my local game night. So next
right.
week is the first Thursday. So this first time we're going to do 2 in a row since we did the 5th Thursday for Gen Con or Gen Can't celebration. And
Yeah.
so we'll do it again next week, and then we'll be off for a week.
Yeah.
If you want to come back and see the next what happens with the house that has a violin playing monkey and seems abandoned otherwise. First and third Thursday. Yeah. That's right. I think I forgot to put it on the Twitch schedule. That's one place I didn't put it. It's in the Discord event schedule though.
Right.
If you need it as a reminder.
Yeah.
Oh, and so we were thinking that I don't think it's really in future we're gonna, I think, go ahead and raid Ambi's stream, which Robert is on his way to. They do point and click adventures together every Thursday, right?
Right.
Okay. But I think instead of raiding, I'll give you a little time to reset before you join that stream and just use this as an opportunity to tell everybody that's something you can also go and watch on Thursday nights. Which streamer or like which game are you playing now?
Right now we are playing Beavis and Butthead in Virtual Stupidity.
All right.
Um, yes. It is our point and click adventure nights are always a good time. So we do every Thursday. Well, every Thursday that we can, we go and play. Um, we go and play point and click adventure games. We've played Monkey Island. We've played um, Broken Sword. We've even played a fan game based on the TV show MASH.
Oh,
Um, yeah, that was actually a lot of fun. I really liked that one.
how
But
many weeks do
anyways,
you usually end up playing the same game? Like how many weeks does it
it
generally take to finish the games, the type of games you play?
it depends on how long the game is. I think our longest game so far has been Gabriel Knight. Gabriel Knight 1, Sins of the Fathers. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And the thing is, we actually resorted to a walkthrough towards the end because it got
Oh, okay.
very, very confusing and difficult. Um, yes, it wasn't one of the early '90s Moon Logic games. The later games
And
are worse. Um,
and that's the
but
brand. Moon Logic is the brand.
no, Moon Logic is just sort of like it's a term that means a game that uses logic that doesn't necessarily make sense in order for the
Hmm.
puzzles to be solved.
I gotcha. Like logic that would make sense on the moon, but we don't live on the moon, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Another term for it would be solve the soup cans. Um,
Okay.
and the reason for that is that comes from a point and click adventure game called The Seventh Guest. And one of
Okay.
the puzzles involves you going into a pantry and putting soup cans into a certain order to spell out a word. But the thing is, you don't have the letters on the soup cans, but you have like a bunch of random. Um, uh, you have a bunch of random patterns on those soup cans, patterns and colors,
Yeah. So there's nothing
and
that like tells you these are letters, I guess is
yeah,
what you're saying. Yeah.
there's nothing that tells you that they're letters. You just have to figure out that each one is supposed to represent a letter and figure out what those letters are, and then but that gave rise that I don't know who coined the term, but that gave rise to the term solve the soup cans.
Makes
um
sense.
yeah. So but anyways, yeah, so we will be solving some soup cans. So far Beavis and Butthead has been really funny. I mean, as it should be. Last week it sent me into a laughing fit so hard I had to stop playing for like a minute. um you can you can go back and
Yeah.
you can watch. It's about an hour into the stream, or like 57 minutes into the stream, and there's a sequence where Beavis talks about giving a crap, and it made me laugh so hard. Um, it was because it's just so silly. It's yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe that needs to be an Ambi Rona clip. Uh,
Yes, that kind of does. I think, yeah, we need somebody to clip.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Awesome.
anyways,
Well,
so
yeah.
yeah,
Good being with everybody. I'm gonna sign off the stream now, and we'll see you this time. This time we'll see you next week, even though we'll do it every other week after that. So
yes.
bye all.
All right. Have a good night.